Okay.
Hello everybody, it's Dr. Zaino with 15-Minute Fuel, which is in 15 minutes a day. We're going to fuel your mind, your body, and your future. All right, so if you're just watching this right now, again, thank you so much. You can always do the announcements. I'm waiting for some people to get on. Whitney's behind the camera. Just thank you so much for liking, sharing. We've been getting thousands and thousands of views, and you guys are having great comments, and I appreciate the conversation. We appreciate you guys for sharing it. So hit the like button, hit the share button, and today, during the weekend, we always do kind of lifestyle stuff. So thanks once again. We're going to talk about in the gym with Dr. Z. So right now, I'm actually, if you could pan, I'm in my home gym. So this is my home gym. Now, not only today, I'm going to go over some of your questions and comments concerning gym, exercise, nutrition, exercise, dealing with that stuff. So I just felt the best place would be in my home gym. So home gym was always kind of a dream of mine. You know, when we first started practice, you know, I remember one of our big purchases, the first one, remember when it was a bed, a really nice, comfortable bed. So that was one of our we made it. And then the second thing, I always wanted a home gym. And so in our other house, we took our third garage and converted it into a gym. And I loved it so much, the colors and everything. In our new house, I literally had them copy all the dimensions and make it in our new house right here. So I'll go over all the equipment and stuff. So if you're liking this, just hit the comments, say hello so we know you're on there. This is a great time to answer any questions. So first say hello, at least I know you're there. Hit the love, hit the like, punch the share button, and we'll go from there. So I'll just kind of show you the gym, and then we'll go over my routine, the stuff that I do, and answer your questions as well. So when you look at the gym right here, so right here I have this hoist system, and it's kind of an all-in-one system. It's free weights. It moves on a track. Come on, I'm not going to bite you. So right here, so it consists of, it's like a Smith machine, but it moves. You see, so it moves forward and back, up and down on a track, and it self-spots itself. It has weight stacks, cable crossovers, pullovers, push downs. You can really do everything you want with this machine. How long we have this? Like 12 years, babe?
Maybe 10.
Yeah, this thing's
yeah,
awesome.
Justice was like, I was pregnant with Justice, so 10 years.
In fact, Dr. Josh Axe, when he was here, he got the exact one, and he even painted his gym yellow. So that's what we got. So it's great. This thing's been amazing. I put a lot of time and effort into this. We have our weight stacks right there. Over here we have for dumbbells. Over here with dumbbells, we have the power blocks, right? So you could put as much weight as possible. I think these goes up to 70 pounds. So, you know, you just change the weight and pick them up. So you have all your dumbbells in there. That bench goes back and forth. I'm here. All right, so this is the cardio equipment I have. This is an art trainer. And the reason why I like the art trainer is because it's like an elliptical, but it actually, you get a deeper range of motion. So you almost could do full lunges on this. And when I do cardio, I'm not doing any cardio until like I get near a show. But you could, I'll show you. Look at this. So what I like about this, unlike other elliptical machines, you can really get the incline high. So they'll take a side view and just show that like nothing has the range of motion as this. So look at this. It's almost like a huge lunge, right? So what Whitney and I like to do, here, babe, come over here. What Whitney and I like to do, this is a great machine to do intervals or high intensity intervals on, or HIIT training, cardio. Because the problem with HIIT training cardio is if I go on a track and I run full speed, I'm going to fall and break my face, right? Whitney's more coordinated than I am. Or on a treadmill, you really don't go all out. On a stepper, like the stairs, you ever see the stairs of the gym, you'll definitely fall. This thing's the best because what I could do, I could grab on either way, and I actually change the handles. And so what I'll do, when I do an interval cardio, you get momentum going, right? And then when I get momentum going, you can do this with a spinning bike as well. When you have momentum going, then when it's going quick, you can start cranking up the resistance, almost like a sled, and then until like you're fighting, and you go all out for like 15 seconds. I'm not going to do that right now. But do you know what I mean? Like a spinning bike, you could spin. See, the thing is, if you start with like a high intensity, if I was at a dead stop and went into high intensity, it'd be very hard to get momentum. But with this or a spinning bike, you could get the momentum and then crank up the intensity. So it's almost like running full speed into the water. You know, so like as that ramps up the intensity as you have momentum. And so you know, I do 15 to 30 seconds. How long do you go?
I do like 30 seconds hard, 30 seconds medium.
So if it's 30 seconds, I mean, it's 30 seconds where, look, I can close my eyes. I don't have to worry about falling. I can draw it as hard as I can. I mean, remember when you see me doing it, like after the 30 seconds?
Oh, yeah, you look like you're dying.
I like this.
I don't know if that's necessary, but...
and then I'm down for, and then I stay down for 1 minute and go back up. So I'll do that for at least 15 minutes. And then let me show you kind of a cool thing I have here. This is some of my secret hacks. I have this right here, right? So what this is, I have something called, I got an oxygen generator. You see that right there? By Longevity. These are the same people that make my ozone generator, okay? Sorry about the camera lady. So this makes my, this is the same company that does my ozone generator that I have in my bedroom. So this is an oxygen generator. So it's called EWAT. It's exercise with oxygen therapy. So when I do my cardio, not really the intervals, but when I'm doing sustained cardio, I'll put this mask on and, you know, I crank this thing on and I'm super oxygenating the body. So I'm actually doing exercise with oxygen. So I do that as well when I do my cardio. Woody doesn't do it as much because he doesn't like this on her face. Yeah. Yeah, you don't like that, right? But I like it when I do my cardio. We got a sissy squat machine. You don't have to worry about that. Then over here, people asked about, like, I know Stephen Palmer, Karina Palmer, they asked about the vitamin D beds. So I got this from Dr. Mercola. And they have different versions. They have one, man, I'm sweating from that cardio. I have one where they actually have one where you could hang them on the door. You don't need something like this, but I got the full size one where it looks like a tanning, but these are vitamin D bulbs. So this is something I'll do each morning for vitamin D. I got my Rocky and Drago posters. I got my Arnold posters. I got another awesome Arnold one that I got to hang up still. All right, so any questions yet before we move on into the actual routine?
Rob Neuenschwander wants to know, so should I throw out my Thigh Master and Buns of Steel videos?
No, that shake weight you have. You got to get rid of the shake weight.
Kelly Defner wants to know membership opportunities over here.
Yes, the private membership.
Tabor's here. Danny. Hi, Dr. Zaino. Love the gym. Sarah Thompson. Hey, Doc.
Hey, guys.
Elaine Zaino's on.
Yep.
Charlotte Newland's on. Sean. No, just lots of comments and
Good.
likes. No
All right.
other questions.
Okay, so let's get into actually like questions. So my nephew Aaron, actually, you know, he's in the military, and Aaron's tall. So he's tall and he's super lean, and he asked, you know, he's eating, you know, high calories, but he feels that he just stays lean. He doesn't gain weight. So it's a good problem to have. But Aaron, the most important thing I can say with that is you need to get a consistent amount of food, at least know what you're eating consistently throughout the day. Then you could start tweaking the variables. So to say, well, I eat a lot, when someone thinks they're eating a lot or dieting, well, I dieted, what happens is you eat a lot for a day or two and then you go back down, or you dieted and you ate little for a day or two and then you went back up. So you want to have a consistency. So the more consistent you have things, or a journal, that's why I think you should write it down what you're eating. Then you could tweak it. Then you could say, okay, add 500 calories or reduce 500 calories, or add 20 minutes of cardio or reduce 20 minutes of cardio. So you need variables. But if you want to gain weight, I always say add 500 calories a day. And if you want to lose weight, I always say burn 250 calories more a day. Meaning, if you lower your food, there's going to come a point where you're done. Like, you can't lower anymore. So I'd rather you burn more calories and eat as much as possible. Then it comes a time where you got to start lowering, because if you do too much cardio, then I start lowering the food after that. So in your case, Aaron, I would definitely pick high dense, healthy fats to get your calories from. So that's coconut milk. Make your shakes with coconut milk. I like almond butter, stuff like that. You know, just put that in your shakes. Whole eggs, grass-fed beef. You know, you want to have high caloric, dense food, because it's tough to eat a lot of food. You know, when I was trying to eat a lot before, it was miserable. So dense food. If you want to lose the weight, then I would definitely, you know, we always talk about, we start going more keto. We start dropping those carbs off. We start increasing the fats. I would do that first, and then let the body adapt and lose its fat. And you may not have to. Like, I haven't had to do cardio in months. And then when you hit a plateau, then you could tease the body with a little bit of cardio, like a little bit of HIIT training, like HIIT cardio, 20, 30 minutes. And then when you're done with that, if you sustain, then you could go long duration. After long duration cardio, after doing, for myself, I think I get up to an hour every day. then that's as far as you're going. Because then if you do twice a day, then
Not recommended.
yeah. So when he tried to but that was getting ready for a competition. So you should never have to go there because I had to get ready by a certain date.
Sarah Thompson had a question.
Yeah.
She said, you mentioned the color yellow several times. Just curious if there a meaning to that?
Yes, it's my colors. This is my brand. It's like I love black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yeah, so everything, you'll see that.
And it's very it's awakening, it's like.
Yeah, like when I go to the gym and it's
bright.
You guys ever go to your gym and it's gray or maroon?
Yeah.
What the hell is that? It's like the worst thing is a cloudy day, right? You know how you feel on a cloudy day. So why would a gym ever say, what's the color spectrum? It's like let's make it look like a cloudy, rainy day. And so here, yellow is bright. It's on fire, black and yellow reminds me of Rocky, and then so Rocky was definitely those colors, it's the Lamborghini symbols. It's like those things in my life, they bring me, joy and wake me up and get me happy. So sunflowers are my favorite flowers, and so that's sunflower yellow. So that's why we do yellow.
And then Patrick Williams asked, how do I start on core?
Core,
what do you do for abs? Yeah.
It's Patrick, you could just do planks. You know what the planks are? You just kind of hold yourself up on your elbows. That's great for core. And you know what? Here's the thing. Everybody's so into core. I guarantee if you squat, if you put a bar on your back and squat, that is core. That works core than anything. So, just working out with free weights, just like even curling, you're going to work your core. So planks are really good though. But, just work out. That'll definitely work your core. All right, let me do the next question. So another question we had was, what is my routine, my personal routine? Should someone work out 3 times a week, 5 times a week? It all depends where you're starting. So for me now, I go in phases. So what I do on Monday, I'll do legs, I'll kill them. Tuesday, I'll do chest and shoulders and a little bit of back. Wednesday, I'll do, Wednesday I'm off. Thursday, I do back. Friday, I do chest, shoulder, pump, so to speak, because what I do, I'll tell you that in a second. And then Saturday, I do arms. And the reason why I have it that way is for those of you, remember, when you look at your body, you can look in the mirror and you could sculpt it. Arnold used to talk about it. You can't spot reduce, but you could sculpt. So if you're a female and you look in the mirror and say, listen, I would like my shoulders to be a little bit more cat, just so I could have more of a V taper, right? Or if you're a guy, you're like, I want my arms to be bigger, or I want my legs to be bigger, guys, right? So what you want to do is you can look in the mirror, and so if you're like, listen, I want this area to be more improved, but if you train it the same way that everything else is trained, it's not going to magically catch up. So I basically train 4 days a week, and the areas that I want to improve upon, which for me would be chest and shoulders, then I add a lighter day, where you just go in there and you just kind of tease it again, or you work it out, not as hard as the first time. So that's a great way to do it. So if you want to sculpt, if you look in the mirror, look at pictures and say you want to add or subtract, you could get to say, okay, I need to add a little bit more, for guys, bicep work or back work. So what you would do is you would have a 5th day thrown in there that you would just do touch-up work, or a touch-up day where you hit it hard, but not to where you're exhausted and sore. So that's kind of why I have that day where, and then probably I'll change it to more, it'll be between back, I'll probably do back twice a week. Starting in a week or 2. So I just kind of, for a month or 2, I'll just put it in there. So that's how I change it up. But I would definitely get at least 3 days a week in. I like push-pull legs. That could be chest, shoulders, triceps one day, back and biceps, and legs. Calves and abs do whenever they're not sore. So today, calves weren't sore, abs weren't sore, so I hit them. So calves and abs, I do when they're not sore. And any other questions we got there, babe?
No, not questions, just comments. Good.
So if you're liking it, please hit the like, hit the love, hit the share. Don't forget to go to my fan page, Dr. Zaino, as we're going to be moving these to Dr. Zaino. And we've got some really exciting things coming up. So I'll probably be asking for your comments and your impact and your input and your impact for these really cool things that are going on. Anything else we should talk about the gym? So I got the gym down. That's a home gym. We got the routine. We got if you want to gain weight or lose weight. We talked about cardio. And consistency. That's really the consistency. So, the other day someone said, hey, what's the secret? And he probably wasn't the answer you want to say. I go, my secret is 27 years or almost 28 years. So he's like, what do you mean by that? I'm like, I've been training since I was 12 years old. I had my parents when I was 12. We lived in New York, Long Island. And so they bribed me because they moved to Florida, because that's what all New Yorkers do. They go from New York to Florida, and so they bribed me by getting me like a little weight system, one of those little machine systems in my room when we moved to Florida. So I started training at 12, and here I'm 40. So it's just something that's years and years and years of consistency. It was not missing the meals. It was not missing the training. It was journaling. I did a lot of journaling. It was weighing my food. It's all these little things that they don't seem like a big deal. They're mundane. They're monotonous, but it's something that adds up huge over time. And so that's why. Remember, we were talking about, we do these things. We get adjusted. We eat correctly. We exercise because it's just the right thing to do. I don't do it for a goal. I do it because it's the right thing to do. So I don't have an expectation by December I ought to be at this goal. I mean, I do have goals if I want to look or compete, but it's like I'm going to do it anyway because it's the right thing to do. Like, you're not going to lose by eating right, getting adjusted, and exercising. I don't see anybody not becoming a better person. It's training discipline. It's training mind, body, and future. So that's why you do it. So let that be the why you do it. You don't do it because you just want to lose weight. You just want to do it because it's the right thing to do. Just like anything else. All right, so before I close, if you're not watching this live, please comment still. I will always answer your questions. Whitney and I will always answer those questions.
Oh, one more thing. Patrick wanted to see the cardio machine again.
Oh, cardio. Okay, so
it's a Cybex.
Yeah.
Art trainer.
You guys have this at any gym you go to. So, I can tell you, I know 24 Hour Fitness has it. I'm in Houston, so I know Lifestyle, all of them have the ARC trainers, right? Most of them have them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they're great. They're awesome, and it's the best workout, and it has the best range of motion possible. And I want something with range of motion because from adjusting, I hinge at a certain point all the time. I stay in that range of motion, and so my hips and my sacrum tend to get beat up. So the full range of motion really helps stretch out my hip flexors, and I really want to get my whole hip moving correctly. All right, guys.
One more question. Yeah. Danielle asked, "Is your sauna also in the gym?"
No, the sauna. How about this?
That's another day.
We'll show you the sauna another day. Yeah, but no, our sauna is upstairs. We converted the grandma room to the sauna room. It's a.
Aaron said, "Watching live with my newborn. Congratulations, Aaron."
Congratulations is awesome. Aaron who?
Stumble.
Hey, congratulations. That's awesome.
Someone gave us a grumpy face.
Yeah, is that Titus? That's probably Doug Mittag, because I get to see who puts grumpy faces. So, I just feel sorry for him.
Okay. Ryan Livingston, ever jump rope?
Absolutely not, man. I can't. I did 15 seconds.
You barely bend down to pick something up off the ground.
No, I think it's really good. I think jump roping's great. Listen, this is just my mode. I even think all the CrossFit functional training. Here's the deal: you do whatever you really enjoy doing and love it. I know, some people like to do Nordic plunges and jump in cold water and take cold showers. That is my nemesis. You'll never find. I'd rather just do extra cardio to lose weight than that. So you find whatever you like. I was. Remember, I grew up a bodybuilder and still am. So my type of training. Woody loves yoga and Pilates and even bar and stuff like that. So you pick whatever you really enjoy because you don't want to go and exercise and you don't want your exercise to feel like work. So I know I have patients that they love racquetball. Great, do racquetball. They love to go out and walk. So find whatever mode that you enjoy. I just like putting on the music and the weights are my stress reliever. And I always have a bodybuilding type. I don't have a box. Just think if you're a boxer or train like a boxer and hit the bag and jump rope and run, that's an amazing workout. If you're a swimmer. So you find the thing that you love and you enjoy to do. And that's when you don't hit that goes in life. Back to mindset, of course. If you're watching me right now and you feel that you hit a level of professional stagnation or physical stagnation or marriage stagnation, because there's something going on that you don't truly love or enjoy. So you got to make it enjoyable and love it again, right? So if you're at professional stagnation, that means that whatever you're doing right now, you're truly not loving it. And you don't have to, I love that Grant Cardone thing, you don't have to like it to love it. You follow what I'm saying? So find something to kind of, redefine the love and the excitement for it. So when you exercise, find something that you love to do, and then you will not stagnate. It will not get boring. It'll be something you enjoy doing. And you could always reinvent yourself. Whitney will change her modes. Now, if you don't feel like doing weights, don't do it. Do a class. Do whatever you want to do, but keep it fresh. Whatever you enjoy doing and you get excited for, because that makes it a lot easier. All right, guys, I don't want to, go over my 15 minutes, especially on the weekend. Have an amazing day. Please share. Please go to the Dr. Zaino fan page. I'm going to see you tomorrow with the kids. So it's going to be Sunday Kid Day. We'll have Justice, and we'll get Titus on as long as we can. I can't promise you that. He's got about a 2-minute span. But we'll see you guys tomorrow at 15 Minute Fuel. God bless.